Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our special coverage. I'm Adam May in New York. And, Mike, really interesting because as the counting begins right now, recent polling shows that Donald Trump has a very strong lead going into today. It'll be interesting to see if those numbers hold up and mirror the polls, and this will be really a race for second place, and second place has never been so critical. Let's turn our attention out west in the Nevada caucuses. It was a very big win tonight for former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. She pulled out a victory over Senator Bernie Sanders. Let's get some analysis on this right now and go live to Al Jazeera's senior political correspondent, Michael Schur. He's in Las Vegas. A huge win for Senator Clinton tonight, one she really needed, didn't she, Michael? Hillary Clinton did win the Nevada caucuses in 2008. I mean, she obviously had a very organized ground game there, and I'm wondering if that helped put her over the top, even as the polling came in here, showing it was a very close race right up into the end. What are you seeing from the exit polling coming out of this, Mary? Lenny McAllister, let's start with you. It seems like they like his candor. They like that he says what's on his mind, right? What else are people liking about Donald Trump? How do you explain the runaway Donald Trump right now?
They like to be entertained and not really looking at the issues. The bottom line is, if this is the fifth most religious state, if this...
Lenny, you're saying that a lot of people would find that insulting. I mean, they're saying that they're not paying attention to the issues. Is that really what you think a lot of Republican voters are doing? Michael, so much to discuss with how this affects the Democratic ticket here going forward, but it certainly looks like Hillary Clinton now has the momentum behind her heading into Super Tuesday, heading into states that she needed to win in order to secure this nomination, and boy, that could be big trouble for Bernie Sanders. The next step for the Democrats is South Carolina. Hillary Clinton, I would imagine, Joe, is going to continue tying herself very closely to President Obama. Good strategy in the short run. What about the long game? Boy, Lenny, you hear that? Does that spell trouble for the GOP trying to unite this party if Donald Trump is indeed the nominee? Jeb Bush, former Florida governor, suspending his campaign, ending his quest for the White House in 2016. We're going to bring senior White House correspondent Mike Vaquera into the conversation. But first, we got to go to Joe Watkins. You are a Jeb Bush supporter. You were advisor for George H.W. Bush. I mean, we are talking about one of the most powerful names in American politics, and this was simply not their time. I want to thank our panel tonight: Joe Watkins, Al Jazeera correspondent Mary Snow, Lenny McAllister, who is with us out there in Pittsburgh, and our entire team of Al Jazeera correspondents that are down in South Carolina. They're staying put because our coverage continues tonight at 11 o'clock. Thanks so much for watching Al Jazeera. We'll see you in just about an hour.